You know what no one likes? PewDiePie. Spoiled little kids. No one likes them. It's time for Dr. Phil to destroy, completely annihilate these spoiled brats. This kid is called Gabriella. She's 14 years old. She drinks, she smokes something, and she likes to do whatever she wants.
Crack at her,
But you're breaking the law.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you just say? What did you say?
She's worse than I am. She's
What'd
way
you
worse
say?
than I am.
I said, oh,
I
no.
did not cheat.
Oh, you think this is a joke?
Yes.
Send her away.
Okay, you think this is a joke, because this is not going to be funny in about 5 minutes.
She's scared.
Dr. Phil is gonna kill her. Dr. Phil is gonna destroy! Yeah! Get him, Dr. Phil! As always, kids don't just become psycho by themselves. There's always a parent involved to lead them down that path. This time, it's the mom.
Not his
It's not
fault.
his fault. It's not his fault.
But both of
And
you,
you're
both of
asking
you
for-
did not love her enough.
Wow.
That's messed up.
You guys are so sad.
Wow! Wow! So what is really happening here, Felix? Don't worry, I will explain, alright?
I wrote into Dr. Phil because I was so worried about what's going on with my granddaughter. What's going on completely terrifies me.
The grandma is concerned about her granddaughter. What does she do? Contact the authorities, maybe try and get some help, or call Dr. Phil. God bless this grandma. She knew what the right thing to do was. Ridicule her online, which will stay there forever, or just settle things privately.
Somebody had better do something around here.
There's something very wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I agree 100%. Is that a can of beans? Zoom in on that can. Is that beans? That's gotta be beans. Someone stop the bean meme, please. She's just trolling, I knew it.
I feel Gabrielle needs to be taken away from her mother. The bottom line is, when I think about what Kaylee has done to Gabrielle, I hope she goes to jail.
Damn!
Roseanne, you've been listening to our conversation so far, correct?
Yes, I have.
And you actually wrote in
Yes, I
and
did.
asked for me to get involved in this situation. What was the prime driver? What was the primary thing that made you write in?
The views. Okay. That's a great question, by the way. Why did you contact? I never understand. They surely must get paid for this. Why would you write Dr. Phil if you can afford your own psychiatrist? Why is Dr. Phil like the last resort? I mean, I enjoy it. I'll take it. I just don't get it.
I love my granddaughter.
No. And money.
I love her to pieces. And I've seen what she has done to her. She's a loving, caring person. And I've watched what you've done to her. You have messed her up.
You're so silly.
That's a great pause right there. Very nice. So what is wrong with the mom? Well, let's just jump into it. Let's just get into the mother. Surely she can't be that bad. What did she do that's such a big deal?
5 months after Kaylee and I had separated, Gabrielle came home and she dropped a big bomb. She was 11 years old at the time.
I explained to my daughter that I was a professional dominatrix.
Excuse me? Could you say that again?
She was 11 years old at the time.
I explained to my daughter that I was a professional dominatrix.
She's a dummy what? The ones that like to wear the thing and spank the thing? 50 Shades of Things? Okay, that seems like an appropriate thing to tell your 11-year-old daughter. I don't see why not.
She's been drinking alcohol. She and Gabrielle were smoking pot together. My daughter has also been sexually active.
Sex is a natural thing. We eat, we use the bathroom, we shower, and we have sex. It's not a big deal.
Your wife has become a dominatrix, and you send your daughter to live with her. I get here this morning, and they're telling me that over the weekend, 3 security guards are standing outside your hotel door. You had been very loud, smoking marijuana, disturbing other guests, and threw a used feminine product.
What? Feminine product? What is he referring to?
So you arrive at the May.
I love these reactions that they add in.
So you arrive.
Do they just tell people in the audience to make silly faces? Surely that's not that shocking. I don't think there's a lot of people that a lot of things that made me go, except when I really yawn. Up top, everybody. Smash like on this video if you yawn.
West building the next afternoon with your daughter and apologize and admit that you and Gabrielle just got high last night. And then, braless, you pull out your breast in front of the staff in the lobby and explain, I sometimes get naked when I get irritated.
What?
Yeah.
I sometimes get naked when I'm irritated. As you do. As you do. Sometimes I take a poop when I'm tired.
You smoke marijuana with her.
Yeah, we smoke before we meditate. Come take a look.
Okay, I will. She's here.
So let's hear from Gabriella what this relationship is like.
My dad really does want me to act like some typical white girl. It's just not me.
My dad just wants me to be a typical white girl. It's just not me.
Started having sex about a year ago. I feel like I'm completely enough to be in a sexual relationship just because I have all the
So funny, they're always so delusional. All kids are stupid, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just when they're especially stupid that it becomes funny.
I love my mom's work. I so respect my mom's work and I so treasure my mom's work only because of the way her eyes light up when she talks to me about it.
Wait, she likes that her mom is a dominatrix because her eyes lit up when she talks about it? Hey kid, let me tell you about my job. I spank people, okay? So great sharing your passions with your daughter. Oh my god. I feel bad for the daughter. I really do. Like, she deserves better parents.
Gabrielle's a teenager. She's a young lady. This is beyond inappropriate. It's crazy.
Some people might say that I'm a prostitute. CJ said that I'm a self-made whore. I love what I do, and I don't care what anybody thinks, much less CJ.
Well, you just reiterated what he said, so therefore you do care. Point proven wrong. Owned, libtard.
I'd like to address your understanding of my profession.
Okay.
So, while what I do is sexual in nature, it's not sexual in work. It's about the idea of that, and it's a very deep subject, so it's probably another topic, but...
It's a very deep topic, that topic of dominatrix. You wouldn't possibly understand, Dr. Phil. Maybe we can come back later and we can discuss this. You're here for your daughter, okay? Just get that right. No one cares.
It's about fantasy. Does that make sense?
I'll take your word for it.
Come on, doctor. You know exactly. I know what goes on in the Dr. Phil house.
My daughter understands what it is, and it's important.
Why? What's important about it? Why is it important for your daughter to know about it? It's so weird.
You have your daughter right now, and where do you live?
We don't really live anywhere. We've been waiting for my settlement from CJ to get our new place, and so now we've just been with different friends.
This is what happens when you marry a thought. Okay, a bad thought. It's like a bad night. You never truly recover from it.
You smoke marijuana with her.
I do now, yeah. We smoke before we meditate. We meditate together.
So the mom explains why she lets her smoke weed, and it's basically because at least then she'll know that it's nothing bad in the weed. Besides, you know, like if you buy it on the street, you can sometimes... I don't know anything about this, okay? So just, I don't know. That's her philosophy, at least.
Now, she's 14.
Agreed, and...
I agree. She is 14. Agreed. I suppose we can agree that she is 14 years old. This whole weed issue, however.
I tried to find a way to talk to her where she'll hear me and try to get on board with me, because even if I tell her, listen, I don't think I don't want a video of that, I want you posting that, I don't want well, she'll do it behind my back. She'll do it behind my back, so...
But you're smoking dope with your daughter at a concert.
I wasn't smoking there.
You're with your daughter smoking dope at a concert.
She was at the concert, yeah, she was smoking, yeah.
So her excuse is that she'll just do it anyway. She's out of control. I can't control her. But you're doing it right next to her. The mom's response, well, I wasn't doing it. It was my daughter who was smoking, not me. I would never.
I feel my mom and I are like twins. We're so much alike. We're identical. We have the same thoughts.
Because you both are. Haha. Get it? Did I just call a 14-year-old a thought? That joke came out wrong, okay? It worked for a half a second. Okay, I'll take it.
I feel like I'm completely mature enough to be in a sexual relationship just because I have all this knowledge and understanding.
I just have so much knowledge and understanding at the age of 14. My mind, I am very smart. My mind, very big. Abooga-dooga-doo. My mom teach me very important lessons about life. Hey kid, you want to hear more about the spanking?
How do you define a polyamorous relationship?
A relationship where two people love each other but have sexual relations with other people.
Okay.
Wait, it's not an open relationship? Poly is when you love more than one person, right? Ability or capable to love more than one person at a time. Yeah, you're talking about an open relationship.
So you're in a polyamorous relationship because you say, how can one person give you everything?
Yeah.
You're 14, which does that seem to you young to be sexually active in a relationship?
No, because according to everybody else in this room and everybody on the planet, they have their own stereotypes and their own statistics for how things are supposed to be. The way that things are supposed to be. You're supposed to do this at this age and this at this age, and you can't do these things when you're this age because why? Why can't I do these things, Dr. Phil?
Wow, that's pretty judgmental.
Oh.
You're judgmental.
You just judged everybody in this room and you don't know a one of them?
The one's
The
giggling?
whole point of the show is to judge me. It's for
The
everyone
one
to sit back
giggling?
and
Yeah,
judge me.
that's the one she's talking about.
The whole point of the show isn't to judge you. The whole point of the show is to try to get you some help.
Oh! That's a clap. That's a clap. I love these kids who think they have figured out the entire world. And you have this stupid mom who enables it as well. She's so woke. What can I say? She's so woke. So the filling goes on, or the drilling, get it? Got really good jokes today. I'm really feeling it. And Gabrielle and her mom are getting a little, they're getting a little irritated. They're getting a little impatient. The bubble is about to drop. Just keep watching.
By definition of the law, your daughter is not capable of giving consent. Because until she reaches a certain age, that's why we have.
Are we talking about dominatrix?
When a child is a certain age, they don't have the capacity to give consent. That's why adults are charged with making those decisions for them and protecting them. You're supposed to be able to see around corners. And when you say, hey, I'm giving her dope because all kids smoke dope anyway, that's absolutely, unequivocally untrue.
Yes.
Well, look, listen, you can roll your eyes.
I bet she's probably high right now. She's so true. I don't care. Such a bad. I hate her.
And you can be sarcastic all you want. You are committing a crime.
Right. Amen.
Yeah.
Get him, Phil.
You are
Keep
committing
drilling.
a crime.
Okay.
And you can tell, you can hear me or you can tell it to a judge, but you are committing a crime. This is the medical director of DCFS. This is the man that makes that decision.
The director of
you are committing
DFS.
a crime.
Now kill him.
This is not a matter of opinion. You are providing your child with alcohol. You are providing her with marijuana. You are allowing her knowingly to have sex.
And you're telling her about the things?
These are crimes.
They look so dumbfounded. They just can't understand because they're in this room and no one likes them, right? Everyone is against them, and they just don't seem to understand why.
Do you not understand that by statute is a crime?
Okay.
No, not okay. Do you not understand that?
I do understand that, yeah, but I explained why I do it that way. If you wanna have a crack at her,
But you're breaking
challenge
the
you.
law.
Okay.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you just say?
Yeah, what did you just say?
She's worse than I am. She's
What'd
way
you
worse
say?
than I
I
am.
said, oh no.
Did not choose.
Oh, you think this is a joke?
Yes.
Send her away.
Okay, you think this is a joke because this is not going to be funny in about
She's
5
scared.
minutes.
She's scared.
That's a clap. That's a clap.
Do you have any idea what the research says about the neurological impact of that on a teenage brain?
No, and I don't care.
I've told her that. I told her.
Well, that tells me the research is correct.
Oh! Savage, Dr. Phil.
Seriously.
That's a clap.
What do you mean you don't care?
That's a clap.
I don't.
Why would a normal child with no disability, which is questionable, need to smoke 3 times a day? All right, my favorite bit. This is it. This is where she cries. What? I like watching children cry. Is there anything wrong with that? Didn't think so. So Dr. Phil proposes, these are both terrible parents, right? The only way to really save this child is to send her off to the range. To the range with her.
I think you really only have one reasonable choice, to send her to a place called Turnabout Ranch.
The ranch.
And
that's right, you're going to the ranch. You're going to the ranch. You're going to the ranch, boy. I feel like I'm the psycho, right? This makes me so happy. I might seem cruel here, but the Turnabout Ranch seems awesome, okay? I would love to go to the Turnabout Ranch, okay?
Real ranch, real values, and real
they got bananas.
And I think why Turnabout Ranch is so effective.
They got horses.
Kind of like a 3-legged stool.
Look at those.
Academics, there's therapy, and then
you
there's
get to
the
polish
ranch
tables.
Life. And the ranch life is going to teach her lots of great things.
You get the,
she's going to
look
have
at her,
an
she's crying.
opportunity to be able
You're just gonna ride horses. What's the big deal? What's so bad about the ranch? I don't get it.
now,
That's a clap. That's a clap. Clap up for the ranch. Smash like for the ranch.
Work, you must be willing to work in creating a co-parenting plan while she's gone.
Oh, man. Can I go to the ranch? Dr. Phil, please. Maybe I should fake being a psycho kid, end up on Dr. Phil, go to the ranch, and then I can make a react video out of that video. Damn, that's genius. Look at her. She's like ready to kill Dr. Phil. How dare you send me to the ranch?
Your prediction is they'll remove this child from the home before dark today, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
See, that's the thing. What their parents are doing is illegal, so she'll be taken away anyway. You got that or the ranch.
Family members, such as the grandmother, who can then make the decision to send her to Turnabout Ranch, or she'll go into foster care if you don't want her. But there's no way in hell they're going to allow her to stay parented by you two until you demonstrate.
Yes. Look at her. I hate her. I hate you. I want a TV show around the Turnabout Ranch. Imagine, just imagine, like a reality TV show where all the psycho kids go. And at the end of it, it's kind of like Hunger Games with psycho kids, you know? You don't feel bad because they're psycho, right? So they all fight on for survival on the ranch. I think with the right people in mind, the right people shooting it, I think it could be a hit. Dr. Phil, hit me up, please.
Listening to her cry, it's tough because, you know, she's my little girl.
I know that I'm a good mother, otherwise we wouldn't be here and she wouldn't be going to the ranch.
Oh, I hate you more. Stop. Yeah, Dr. Phil, can we send her to the death ranch? I know I'm a good mother. Why else would she go to the ranch? What is wrong with you? You're a bad mother because she needs to go to the ranch. Hold yourself accountable for 1 second.
I know that I'm a good mother, otherwise we wouldn't be here and she wouldn't be going to the ranch, would she?
Can I tell you about some dominators, please? Can we have the Dr. Phil dominator episode?
If it helps my daughter, then God bless.
God bless the grandma for sending in the psycho kids. If you have a psycho kid and you're a grandma watching, I urge you to type into Dr. Phil right now and send her off to the ranch. That's it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash like, subscribe, and become a sponsor. I can't do the live stream because I got a copyright strike for playing Despacito. I'm trying to figure it out. I know it's really bad that I promised to do a live stream and then I can't, but I'm trying to figure it out, okay? So become a sponsor.